Good evening, everyone. My name is Yousif Alblooshi, and I am pleased to start our presentation for Customer Care course. Our group is Group E, and we selected Do, leading telecommunications company in the UAE, as the focus of our customer service case study. In this project, we created a realistic customer service situation to demonstrate how Do applies customer care principles, empowerment and problem solving, and customer retention strategies. Now, my colleague Mohammad Alhashmi will walk you through the agenda of our presentation.
Thank you, Yusuf. Hello, everyone. My name is Mohammad Alhashmi, and I will present the agenda. First, we will give a short introduction and a brief company overview of Do. Next, we will explain the scenario setup and share the scripted role play decision we prepared. After that, we will move to the analysis of customer care principles, highlight the lessons learned, and end the conclusion with a thank you slide. The structure allows us to cover all the recruitments while keeping the presentation information professional. Now, my colleague Mohammed Alshehhi will continue with the company overview.
Thank you, Mohammed. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mohammed Alshehhi, and I will give you a quick overview of Do. Do was founded in 2006 and is headquartered in Dubai. It serves more than 9 million customers across the UAE, offering services such as mobile internet, broadband, TV, and 5G solutions. What makes Do stand out is the strong focus on customer service and aviation. In a market as competitive as the UAE, where Etisalat is the main rival, Do constantly works to improve the customer experience. Now, my colleague Mahra Omar will explain the scenario we created for our case study.
Thank you, Muhammad, and hello, everyone. My name is Mahra, and I will describe the scenario setup of our project. The case takes place at the Do Customer Care Center in Dubai Mall. A customer has purchased Do's home wireless 5G plan, but after 2 days, the SIM card has not been activated yet. This creates frustration because the customer urgently needs the internet for both work and online classes. To analyze this situation, our group assigned specific roles: the customer, the frontline customer service representative, the technical support representative, the store manager, and the quality assurance officer. These roles allows us to demonstrate how customer complaints are handled step by step in real life. Now my colleague Fatima Alqahtani will summarize the script discussion.
Thank you, Mahra. Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Fatima Alqahtani, and I will present the detailed summary of our scripted roleplay. In our case, the customer, played by my colleague Mohammad Alhashmi, came to the branch after purchasing the Do Home wireless 5G plan. He was frustrated because his SIM card had not been activated even after 2 days, and he urgently needed the internet for both work and classes. So the frontline representative, played by Yousif, was the first point of contact. He greeted the customer politely, listened with empathy, and checked the account and the system. He also confirmed that the activation request was still pending, which should not have been the case. Instead of leaving the customer without answer, he escalated the issue. Next, the technical support representative, played by Mohammed Alshehhi, joined. He carefully checked the system, identified that the SIM card registration was stuck due to technical error. Importantly, he explained this clearly to the customer, so there was transparency, and then escalated the matter to management. Then the store manager, played by Mahra, entered the discussion. She showed professionalism by apologizing sincerely and demonstrating empowerment. She immediately authorized a free SIM replacement, ensuring the problem would be solved within 30 minutes as a goodwill gesture. She also added 2 days of complimentary data to the customer account. This showed due commitment to customer satisfaction. Finally, as the quality assurance officer, played by me, Fatima Alqahtani, I reflected on the entire case. I highlighted how each role contributed empathy from the frontline, clarity from the technical support, empowerment from the manager, and constructive feedback from the customer. Together, the team managed to turn a negative situation into a positive outcome, leaving the customer satisfied and loyal. This role play demonstrates how customer service, when handled correctly, can transform frustration into trust and even long-term loyalty. Now, my colleague Yousif Alblooshi will continue with the analysis of customer care principles.
Thank you, Fatma. I will now explain the customer care principles shown in our case. Firstly, the case demonstrates the principle of customer care, empathy, active listening, and respect. The frontline representative reduced tension by acknowledging the customer's frustration. Second, it highlights empowerment and problem solving. Store manager acted immediately without waiting for higher approval, and this quick decision prevented further dissatisfaction. Finally, the case shows customer retention techniques. The goodwill gesture of free data not only solved the problem, but also increased loyalty and positive perception of do. Now my colleague Mohammad Alhashmi will present the lesson learned.
Thank you, Yusuf. My name is Mohammad Alhashmi, and I'll present the lessons we learned from this case study. We learned that empathy is essential because it reduces customer frustrations. Empowerment is powerful because it allows staff to provide fast and effective solutions. Goodwill gestures such as free data help build stronger customer loyalty. Teamwork across different roles ensures that compliments are handled smoothly. And finally, feedback from customers is valuable because it helps the company improves its system. Now my colleague Mohammed Alshehhi will present a conclusion. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed. My name is Mohammed Alshehhi, and I will conclude our presentation. This case shows how to turn an active experience into a positive outcome by resolving the same effective problem quickly. The company report trust and satisfaction. The key to success here was a mix of empathy, empowerment, and customer retention strategies. This combination not only solved the issue but also ensured that the customer left happy and loyal. In a competitive market like UAE Telecom, strong customer care is not just an option, it is a necessity for long-term success. Now my colleague Mahra Omar will close the presentation.
Thank you, Mohammed. My name is Mahra, and on behalf on Group E, I would like to really thank you all for your time and attention. Now we conclude our customer service case study presentation on Do. We hope it gave you useful insights into how customer care principles are applied in practice. Thank you once again, and please feel free to ask any questions.